nation is better educated, and in people like you, we're going to have that nation. In spirit and courage and education and sacrifice, we've got to have and will have the nation we want and deserve. Right now, it seems that this nation is under siege on many fronts. The recession that goes on and on, crime, the collapse of education in many areas, the collapse of family in many areas, bad behavior on Wall Street at the banks, extreme foreign competition, things look bad. But look at it from this angle. When I was your age, or let's say roughly traditional college age, we had incredible problems. We had to confront our own racism as a nation, a racism so profound that it killed innocent children without remorse and took the lives of some of the greatest men in our history. We had the hatred of the mighty Soviet Union with its immense nuclear arsenal. It looked to us, many of us, as if the world would end in massive nuclear war, or nuclear war, as George Bush would say. We had Red China glaring at us with hatred. We had a terrible war in Vietnam that went on and on and on. We had high unemployment. Discrimination against women was standard. It was just a part of life. But with the leadership of great men and women like Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Medgar Evers, and yes, my former boss Richard Nixon, and Ronald Reagan and Lyndon Johnson, the nation rose up and did the right thing. Official racism is now just a bad memory. We have racial and sexual equality and opportunity beyond what we could have dreamed of 50 years ago. Couldn't have even dreamed of it. We still have a long way to go, but we've come a huge long way. We have women and minorities at the top of the heap everywhere. There is no more Soviet Union. That would have seemed impossible in 1962. Red China is now our second biggest trading partner. We don't fight with them. We do a lot of business with them. Yes, we have immense problems and difficulties and challenges, economy, environment, global warming, terrorism, but this is America. We size up our problems, and despite the politicians, we go out and solve them in a spirit of idealism and dignity for all. And when I say we, I especially mean the men and women in the military. They are really the heroes. By the way, if you really want to know what the backbone of America is, it is the military wife. That is the backbone of the United States of America. We are going to go through it this time too. We've gone through far worse. We're going to do it today and tomorrow. And if you ask me what the spirit is that gets all this done, I can summarize it in the words of a great man, John F. Kennedy. I had the great honor as a high school boy of seeing him inaugurated more than 50 years ago in Washington, D.C. And what he said at the end of his speech lifted me up then and lifts me up now as I remember it. He said, we have terrible problems and challenges. We face a world of dangerous enemies, but we're going to get through, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done because we ask God to help us with our problems. And we ask God